Hello everybody.
Hi.
This is Rob, Myrna.
Myrna here.
We're here live to talk a little bit with you guys. If you have any questions or anything, just throw them in the comments and we'll try to get through some of the questions. The topic is basically going to be, what we're going to be talking about here is relationships while doing a business. So, and that's what we're pretty much doing. We're trying to figure out all the different roles and all the different things that we need to do together to make the business successful as a couple. And I think that's very, very important, as that you got to work together as a couple to make the business.
That's right.
Right? Yes. So anyways, a little bit of background about me. Excuse me, got a little bit of a cough here. A little bit of a background about me. I've been doing a lot of IT work and so forth, and I've worked a lot of factory jobs and you know, I've been in and out of factories and doing different things as I was, you know, growing up and so forth. I have a grade 12 education, which is not bad. I have, with the IT background, I was doing IT work for several different places, contract work and everything, and then I would do IT work for the oil and gas business, and then you'd get laid off. I got laid off from there, and then I'd go and I'd do the IT work for City of Calgary, and you know, I got laid off there, and it's just, you know, it's like a game. You work so many years and you give them everything you have, and then what do? They kick you to the curb. They kick you to the curb with, you know, here's a little bit of money, you know, have fun, whatever. And it's like, it's not fair. It's not fair. So I know I needed to look for something else. But anyways, let me let Myrna talk here for a little bit to give a little bit of a background of her, and then we'll jump right back into what the topic is about. Okay?
Okay. A little bit background from me. Well, yeah, I grew up in a farm because my parents are farmers. We are 7 brothers and sisters, and I'm the number 3, and I'm the one who just like go to college in the Philippines, and because our family is yeah, we are not rich. We just we have a food in our mouth 3 times a day, but I think that it is not enough. So I continue my dreams as I go to college, and after that, because I want my parents, my family to be that I give them a good life, especially my parents. So I study hard, and I work and study so that I can pursue my dreams. So after I finish my studies, yeah, there I work in abroad as nanny, 10 years in Singapore, 2.5 in Hong Kong before I come to Canada. So here I give a small, I mean not small, yeah, I give them I give my parents, my family good life, because that's my dream, to give them also a better life.
in the Philippines, it's about family, and family is a really big thing there. So she helps support them, and she still does. She sends some money out there when she can, and
I can say that I'm the breadwinner in the family.
That's a nice thing about being in Canada, right? They can just send money back home and help, because in the Philippines the money's not worth a lot of money. So it's good that she's able to provide and send a little bit back there, as well as us surviving out here as well, because that's important. If we don't survive, then we can't help other people either. So awesome. So,
and can I add something?
Yeah.
And to all my friends out there, may sasabihin lang ako. It's not a big deal anyway, but if you want to change your life like me, come and talk to us.
It's about life changes, right? It's about going out there, following your dreams, getting doing the things that you love to do, and working a 9-to-5 job all the time, brings in some money and stuff like that, but you're building other people's dreams, and the problem with that is that if they go into a different direction, or they're in control of your destiny. So whenever you're following them and you're working a 9-to-5 job, then you have to depend on them to be able to give you money. And if at any given time they can get rid of you. I mean, I'm living proof of that. Been laid off so many times already, and it's not because I'm a bad worker. I'm an awesome worker. People love my work. It's just the things go through, life changes and the economy and so forth, and they decide to get rid of you, right? So a 9-to-5 job, you don't control your destiny, but working for yourself, you're doing the things that you love, and you control everything that happens in your business. So nobody can fire you. You're your only boss. So you know what? It's awesome. So do you have anything else to say about your background there? Or?
That's it for now.
That's pretty much it for now? Yeah, you sure?
Yeah.
I like to let her talk. She's getting she's warming up, and she's doing pretty good, I think. So anyways, the topic I wanted to talk about is having a relationship and a business together. So I mean, if you have your spouse or your partner, girlfriend, whoever beside you doing the business with you, there's so many different things that you have to go through to be able to make the business survive and not interfere in the relationship part. So there's a couple of good ideas, and you'll see me looking over to the side because I'm looking at some pointers on the screen here. Number one is put the terms of your business relationship in writing. So and you don't have to follow this stuff. It's just kind of guidelines, and it's I don't know. I think we're going to give it a shot. We're going to try to do these things and try to put things in perspective and so forth. And if you put things on papers and in terms, it helps you understand, okay, who's doing what, and what the involvements are in the business, and and then this way you don't go back and say, well, you should have done this and you should have done that, and you can't blame each other for things because you're a partner. You're both partners in this business. So the other thing is designate roles for each other, right? So for example, the filming part we like to do together. We can't always do the filming part together because sometimes we're busy. Myrna's working at the 9-to-5 job, and I'm not working anymore, so I have all the time to do the videos. However, when you can get together, it's good to do videos like this, just to as part of the business goes. Paperwork and stuff, we're still in the process of understanding the paperwork, and pretty soon we'll divide that up so that I can properly train Myrna on how to do some of the paperwork and so forth, as I'm doing a lot of the technical stuff of the business. And don't get me wrong, you don't have to be tech savvy and all this and that. It's just, I enjoy technology. I love technology. I love online stuff. Myrna loves online stuff and that as well. She's pretty good with Facebook. She chats with a lot of her friends on there, which is great. But as far as paperwork, we got to divide that off. So it's important to designate roles for each of us, right? Another thing is, don't bring personal issues into the office. So for example, if you're having a bad day or something like that, and don't argue about the business or don't argue about personal things when you're working together. You got to keep that separate. So when you're at work, you're there to work, just like you are at a 9-to-5 job or any kind of job. You're there to work. You're not there to argue with people and all this and that. So you have to treat this like a real business, because it is. And you need to go there, focus on what you're doing, what your roles are, and get those things done. And that's what we're doing. We're sitting down there and we're studying and so forth. And I know, Myrna, you want to get into the paperwork and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But
I have to learn how to do the paperwork.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm still learning myself. So, and the nice thing about this business is that our partners in the business, they all have great knowledge of how to do all this stuff. So whenever we need help, we just go there and they give us help on all this stuff, and then we can apply it ourselves. And that's what we need to do. We need to once we learn the paperwork and the technical stuff and so forth, then we'll divide things up so that everything's equal, so that not all the burden is onto one person. And I mean, this business is not about being stressed out. It's about living the lifestyle, your dreams and everything else. So you got to do whatever it takes to make that happen. So scrolling down here now, respect others' decisions. So I respect whatever input Myrna has, and she respects whatever input I have, and we put them together. If we disagree on something, well, we got to write our ideas down and so forth, and then we'll discuss what we can do to make it work. So it's all about compromise and stuff. So anyway, we're talking about relationships and business and trying to get the both of us, like anybody can do this, in a relationship. You just got to put down some guidelines and so forth. So hopefully these pointers will help out other people as well as it's going to help us. So the interests that we have together, we need to respect those and work together on it. And, it's just like having another business partner that's not your spouse or something. You still need to discuss all these decisions and stuff. And both of you need to come to agreements, right? So it's when you're in business with your spouse, your partner, girlfriend, then you need to respect that as well, okay? Now, this next point is very, very important. You must go out on dates and enjoy each other, okay? Because, you can work and work and work and work, but then it turns into all work. You need to actually get out there and spend time with each other, because relationships are very important. If you don't build that relationship part by going out on dates and stuff, then you're gonna lose that interaction, and then the business is just, boom, it's just gonna explode, fall apart. So you need to do that. That's very important. Spend time with your spouse and take that time. But when you're working the business, work the business, and then take that time out, and it's all called time management. So that's another topic in itself, but make time for your spouse. It's very, very important. We are already discussed about listening to each other's ideas and so forth. Keep lines of communication open to avoid conflict. That's an important one too. So always be open-minded. Don't always shut down the other person. I don't think I shut you down for anything, do I?
Of course not. We always have exchange ideas anyway.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Exactly. So that's what it's about. It's about sharing each other's ideas and, and putting it all to work, right? And remember, you're both on the same team. So you're both building this business so that you both are going to succeed at it. You're building your dreams, right? So you're not working for somebody else. You're not building the business for somebody else. You're building it for you. It's your business. It's your destiny, your dreams. So you need to do whatever it takes with your partner to make this thing happen. So let's see if there's, that's pretty much it. It's just, a couple of little pointers that I found on the internet that could be helpful for everybody that's in a relationship to get the business rolling and to help the business work with your relationship as well. So, if there's any questions or anything, pop them in the comments there. Let us know what you think. If you have any other ideas, we got hearts, and our hearts go out to everybody out there. That if you need to talk about something, if you need any advice on something, just a disclaimer here: we're not personal experts at relationships. So, however, we do research and we do find things that make it much easier for us to handle things and stuff. So if you need that help with research and things like that, we can always help, give a little bit of advice here and there. And remember, advice isn't always about taking that advice from other people, because you all have your own ways of doing things. However, you could take it with a grain of salt and just sometimes take little bits and parts from it and implement it in your own ideas and so forth, and make things roll. So anybody else have anything to say? You got anything to say to everybody?
No.
No, you don't have anything to say right now? Still a little bit camera shy. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the next time again? Okay. The more that we get on camera and stuff, the better, things are gonna get. I'm working on some technology stuff that's going to be exciting. It's a surprise. You guys are going to see this. So some of the things that I'm working on is I'm creating some 3D imaging, which involves 3D avatars, and I'm going to be setting them up so that I'm doing interviews with the avatar, and it's a little bit different. So I'm going to be plugging that out pretty soon, and you'll be able to see my creations on video here, and any feedback or comments on it would be appreciated. We all have to think outside the box, and I know we're always posting things like positive quotes and things like that. Well, those are great. However, we need to be more creative and, get out there. People are getting bored of these quotes and stuff, so they want to see us live, right? Because we are real people. We're real people wanting to help other people, and that's what this is all about. So basically, I'm gonna, kind of keep it short because we're out of time here, and we got to go running off and do some little bit of shopping and so forth. However, I'm going to leave you with this quote: do what you can with what you have right where you are. We love all you guys, and please like, comment, and everything on our post here. Like our page and so forth, and we'll do the same. We'll like your pages and stuff. And you know what? Keep going strong. But we can all be happy, help each other, and everything else. Anyway, I'm going to end it on that note. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.